Hi, this is David Tian from Aura Dating Academy with my second video teaching you how to stop struggling with meeting, attracting, and dating women right here in Singapore. Don't worry if you haven't watched the first video yet. Everything you need to know about getting her digits is explained in this video, but you should still go back and watch it eventually because it's going to change everything you know about starting conversations with women. Enjoy! Okay, now you can do the contact close. So you finish the dramatic direct opener, right? And then you say, hey, and then your high value time constraint. What is this? Give you an example. Hey, I got to run to this meeting, or hey, I got this conference call in New York. Which probably there won't be a call in New York because that would be like nighttime. But you could say, hey, or in clubs you could say, if this was true, you should really say this. My friends are waiting outside. I just saw you as I was walking by, and I had to come over to talk to you, otherwise I'd kick myself. But I got to run out there because they're waiting for me. Because that's the high value. What's the value? You value your friends, right? You don't ditch your friends. But if your occupation is high value, you can use that. So, hey, I got to run to see a patient. Some doctors were saying, because they didn't get the specific time constraint, but they were saying, hey, I got to go to the hospital. It made them sound like they were the patient. So it's like, don't say, hey, I got to run to the asylum. I got to run to jail. Not cool. I got to run to the police station because they're beating me up. But make it sound like you're the high value person, right? And it's just a subtle word. Don't overdo it. In fact, if you don't have anything else, just say meeting. It's good enough. I got to run to a meeting. Hey, I got to run to a meeting. I'd love to keep in touch with you. This is a very neutral phrase. It's the sort of phrase that people use at networking events. Hey, let's keep in touch. You work in marketing, I'm in marketing. Let's exchange cards, right? That's a very neutral thing to say. I'd like to keep in touch. So just so you understand, right? You're coming off how long did it take to do the dramatic direct opener? It would be 20 seconds. So all she has is that 10 to 20 seconds with you to make her judgment of whether you're worth following up on. That's why that has to be really solid. And now you want to take the pressure off her, right? You don't want to propose marriage. You don't want to ask her, hey, do you want to go to the top of the Singapore Flyer? Like, be stuck with me for an hour on that rotating thing in a capsule that you can't pee out of. You want to do that with me? Too much pressure, right? Just keep it really light and casual. Take the pressure off. I'd love to keep in touch. Then you suggest a low-pressure meeting. Low-pressure meeting. So I'd love to keep in touch. Maybe we can do some coffee sometime, right? I'd love to keep in touch, maybe over coffee sometime. This is the all-purpose number close. Do you have your phone with you? Just to say, hey, I'd love to keep in touch, maybe over coffee sometime. Do you have your phone with you? And then if she says yes, you say, great, let's trade. Yes, great, let's trade. In Singapore, that's quite popular, is let's exchange contacts. So you can use that if you want. Great, let's exchange contacts. Okay, but if she says no, you say, no problem, I've got mine. Or no problem, and you just pull out your phone and just open the keypad and hand it to her. Okay? So once the girls get something in their hands, they usually know what to do with it. That's a joke. I don't know if you got that. Okay. So number closing is an escalation, right? So in other words, it should be done at 2 points. When is an escalation done? It's done on her high point, that is when she's invested, so right after her investment. So in this case, the dramatic direct, name and logistics, good enough. Now you go for this. Or during your excitement, also dramatic direct is your excitement. If she starts giving you attitude or is in any way negative, this is not a good time to exchange contacts. A lot of guys do this as a last-ditch effort. Like, the conversation is going well, and so they don't ask for the number, right? And then when the conversation goes bad, they go for the number. I don't know, that's like completely the wrong way to go. When it's going well is when you just say, hey, let's exchange contacts. Exchange it, and if you want, you can keep talking. Right? The main number closes this one line. Do you have your phone with you? In fact, you can insert that at any time in the conversation. You're talking about travel, maybe, and then you say, hey, that's really cool. You know, we should keep in touch. You can set it up with that. We should keep in touch. And then you just say, do you have your phone with you? Boom. Right? So this, in fact, is the bare number close. If you get yes, you say this. If you get no, you say that. Right? But you set it up in terms of the 1 minute number close with a high value time constraint and a low pressure meeting. Okay. So Sharon is standing at the sidewalk waiting for the light to change to green, and I'm going to approach her. Excuse me, I saw you standing here, and I just wanted to come over to tell you, I think you are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And I just wanted to come meet you. My name is David. What's your name?
I'm Sharon.
Sharon, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you headed?
Just across.
We're just going, okay. Well, I actually have to rush to this meeting, but I'd love to keep in touch. Maybe meet up for coffee or something sometime.
Sure.
Cool. Do you have your phone with you?
No, I don't.
Oh, no problem. I got mine. So let's just keep in touch here. Yeah, just here you go. It's really hot today. Like really hot. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, just give you this call. And then we'll keep in touch.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, cool. Okay. If she's okay, I'll show it real quick. Yeah, you want to start from there? So, if the customer, the prospect for your sales is coming forward, you got to get out in front. Excuse me, like that. And then if she stops early, I just bridge the gap, and I'll come in at a slight angle. Come in at a slight angle instead of doing this. That's too confrontational. I'll come in at a slight angle, like that, and deliver. I want to be at arm's length to get inside the polite zone. We cover that in the positioning class. Actually, all that is covered in the positioning class. So if she's coming forward, I'm going to step out in her path, and two hands out. This is the basketball stop. Excuse me. And or you can also do this, but this is just a little bit better. Excuse me. And have it like really pretty low. Okay. So from the side. Excuse me. And I want to get out in front, and because there's not enough room, it's not deep enough, it would be better if I came in a crescent so that I could get out further. Basically, I want my opposing shoulder to be facing her. So a lot of guys will open like this, and that's bad, because there's no reason for her to stop, because they'll just keep walking and talking. I want to get out in front, like that. Which might necessitate you running for a little bit, just to get out in front. I hope you're excited about getting out there and trying what I just showed you. These might seem like simple techniques, but they really work. Trust me, just these 3 videos are enough to completely transform your dating life.